Oh, we have exactly 2 Nopon caravans to find. I considering we're nearing the point, we're at the point where we're about to head down to an area where Nopons should not be. And probably won't be, but maybe they will be, who knows. And also the fact that it's supposed to be a, it's a level 55 quest, and we've passed that by a bit. Like, what levels are we right now? Level 66. So yeah, we're like 11 levels past the point where we could complete this. I don't know where they are, though. I have to keep my eye out for random Nopons. Oh, I don't think I've been down here since I could just walk on poison without taking damage. That's nice.
We're getting an origin metal readout from around this area, I think.
Let's leave no stone unturned.
Or you could check and double check, but bad news is same signal come from that Rana. Does that mean Rana ate it? Based on circumstances, that does seem to be the firmest hypothesis we have. Okay, well, let's just punch it in the gut and see what comes up. Bleh, dibs, not me. Not touching it, no way how. Yeah, just a monster to beat up. What level are you gonna be? Much lower level than the enemies down here. Perfect. And yeah. It's dead. By quite a bit, actually. Origin metal. Lovely jubbly. How can you handle that with a straight face? You want a closer look? Stop it. Keep that thing away from me, you clod. That's the 4th one. Not long now. Next one is in the Fornus region. Okay, there is stuff for us to do up here. That smell. I'm guessing serious anemone? Ah yes, I have a personal stash of it. I like to keep some on hand to make a herbal tea with. Oh wow, didn't take you for tea guy. Well then I got a tip for you, so listen up. Try making tea from mallow of the marsh. It's a fungus, quite pungent, but great for your health. Builds strength apparently. Understood. Thank you. Be sure to take a note of it. Hey Tyon, I've heard you make that herbal tea sometimes. Is that true? Yes, it's something of a hobby. Would you like a cup as well? You put in the brew on, Tyon? Sweet. I'll have a cup of serious anemone. Thanks. Weird word. I doubt you would be able to appreciate the subtle flavors. Why don't I make you a mallow of the marsh? You can drink that instead. Mallow of the... Wait, isn't that a mushroom? You drink it to get stronger. Appreciate it, will you? Oh, you should have said. Alright then, I'll have 10 cups of your finest fungus water. Cheers! Oh, hello.
I'd better send them off.
Is this where the readout for the origin metal's coming from? We'll find it. I dare say we're becoming old hands at this.
Very strange. Riku received reading of origin metal, but not anything that could fit Bill. The coordinate data does seem to be pointing us here. That means Mr. Salmon's done goofed? It doesn't seem very likely. Well, not too likely at least. Is it possible that it could be buried under the surface? Oh, that's annoying. Oh, you've got to be joking. Please don't tell me we're going to have to dig this whole place up. No, there's underground areas, I think, right? Dig the whole place up, got it. Queen's cuticles? I'm gonna hate this. Oh, there's a body over there. I'll get that in a minute. Oh boy. Let's try digging here first. Not looking forward to that somehow. Nothing here for us to find. Oh no. Napon sense is tingling. It's not anywhere here, gut feelings say. It must be farther off. Napon senses? It's fact that are located in this area. Well then, let's trust Manana's intuition and try digging around here. Wait, didn't she say it was going to be farther off? There's a lot of these. Wasn't anything buried here. But, Manana feel it close. Close? Nice. Bet we'll find it soon. Okay. There wasn't anything buried here. Manana can tell it close. Real close. Have gut feeling. There's a limit to my trust, you know. Ugh, nothing for it though. Let's dig somewhere else nearby. Huh? What's this then? A fancy bolt. Not origin metal, that much is certain. Now I think it a little bit far away. A little bit. Let's try digging somewhere a little further from here. But close to these other two, well, it sounded like I was getting closer. We'll try this one. Oh, I found it. Here it is. Only one left to go. We got some new data from Mr. Salmon. The final piece of origin metal is waiting for us in...
Congratulations! You're special. Precious few make it all the way to their homecoming. But this won't do at all. Your lives shine all the brighter if they are extinguished right here on the battlefield. What's the meaning of this, Commander Chris?
I bid you sheathe your blade, my Lord Consul.
Come again? You want to take his shine for yourself?
I am simply stating there's no need. Why kill him now? His time is at an end. How brightly he shone. He himself knows better than anyone. Your actions will not make him brighter, I'm sure.
Mutiny!
Why not just let it go, V?
Why are you here?
When their appointed hour arrives, should we not grant them an appropriate departure?
Don't be a fool! Then their life will be lost from circulation, will it not?
Oh.
Zed also wishes it so.
Zed does? I refuse to believe it. Very well. Do as you see fit, then.
If I may, let me send him on.
That's a good tune. A Chris original?
Yeah, I suppose it is.
Maybe I'll pinch it as well.
You've got your own tunes, Noah. Those are just as good. Wonderful, I'd say.
Really? I only tweaked a few notes in a score from my previous colony.
It's not the notes that matter. It's the feelings you imbue them with.
Feelings?
Raw emotion. It resonates.
Oh, all ye formless dead. Will you respond to the Queen's awakening? The sword of the end. Of all the vestiges of origin strewn through the world, who knew this fragment yet remained?
It is no longer one with the flow. We have no means of controlling it.
Will you go, then?
No, there's no need, is there? He will come to me. I know it. To share with me his feelings.
Is it here?
It's not inside the castle. Okay. So that puts it at...
Garden Defense Base.
Garden what now?
It's a guard outpost at the castle rear. They bring new recruits there too, for basic training.
Well, phew. You had me worried there for a second. Thought we'd be back in the Antol's jaws.
Even so, it's an enemy base. We can't expect to just waltz in without a fight.
First, let's just try to scope it out.
There were also a few Turkin fellas where the origin metal was buried. So Turkin's buried it. Crafty little gits.
I could keep on burying things. I mean, I might as well. What is it? Can't believe someone buried this. Oh boy, what all is gonna be here? Is this it? Okay. No, but it's a wonder what people bury in the dirt. Here you are. What are you? Lucifernus. Okay. It's ours now, is what it is. Pain in the arse. And that's all of them. So what do we... Are those items special at all? I only have 5 of that. So I guess... Well, before we go ahead and do actual story stuff, let's check around and see if there's any quest things we can do in the 3 colonies in this region. There should be something. There we go. So, like, I've been seeing different requests coming in from the same requester. Wait, are the messages all in the sequence? Well, so that means you're meant to read it. Or so that's how you're meant to read it, even. Version 2.0. Okay, that might be something.
Don't you think it's about time for a meal?
Have you seen this Collectopedia card? I have. Whoever thought to use it to send messages around is a genius. Everyone's going on about Collectopedia cards, aren't they? They're an absolute hit, as you can see. I could shed a tear, I'm so moved. It's still possible to game the system by choking off the supply and making a monopoly of it. More and more swindlers have started to do just that. Sequoia and I are trying to work out how to keep them in check. Are you getting anywhere with that? Not particularly. No matter how thorough we are, we can't predict every possible move they'll make. And even if we could, there'd be a limit to what we could do. Not even Colony Iota can keep an eye on all of Ionius. Can't imagine Sequoia is happy about it. Correct. It's been mentally taxing to say the least, and there's still no end in sight. But you're not just turning a blind eye to it, right? You're working hard to change things, even if it's difficult. Oh, don't think such noble things of me. I'd just rather not live in a world where such unorthodox measures can flourish. See, that right there is why Sequoia sticks around with you. And so will we. Let's get to the point. What can we help you with? You really? Alexandria? Are you crying? No, dust. Dust in my eye. I'll look into the matter immediately. Let's go and visit Sequoia.
Where to from here?
So that's the state of affairs.
I'm not crying. It's just something in my eye, all right?
Sorry I upset you. But I'm glad you're feeling better now.
What now? Someone's in a huff. If you're here to mess around, then spare me. I'm busy. You wound me. We've come to help you, actually. Didn't you want someone to do some on-site inspections? Next time, lead with that. We have one problem. Roland of Colony Tau. He suddenly made a habit of going out to collect Levnis parts, often, and they're running a surplus. What's his usual inclination? Nothing but food provisions. Fancies himself a bit of a gourmet. So to suddenly turn around and start collecting huge amounts of these parts? That's fishy, no doubt about it. The question is Roland doing it to inflate prices, or to prepare for battle? Hang on, someone's clearly got their wires crossed. No way would Colony Tau be involved in shady business like that. Well, let's verify it at the source. I suspect the flow of goods isn't the only thing that's changing. You know, you can't just be looking at this from the surface level, yeah? I know, there must be a deeper cause. I wonder what could affect such an immediate and thorough change. Be careful, Dame Alex. Just Alex is fine, as I've told you before. I'll be sure to deliver a good report. Looking forward to reading it. What could cause such a weird change? Suppose she's well placed to find out, the weirdo. Better keep that to myself. Roland, can we talk? You've recently been asking for Levinus parts on the Collectopedia. Oh yeah, do you want some? Would you consider handing them over? Haha, sorry, I can't right now. Colony 30's mechanics are pretty desperate for them. As soon as they're collected, they get used right up. Colony 30, so that's why you're collecting parts? Yeah, they seemed like they were having problems, so I thought I'd give them a hand. Oh, I see. Have I done something wrong? Not at all. Don't worry. Thank you for the chat. Tyon, I have a proposal. Would you help Zuza in Colony 30 with her Collectopedia? I could do that, certainly. But would you care to tell me why? I want to check something. If I'm right, something quite interesting is going on. Let's discuss at the canteen there once you're done.
Alexandria, this something interesting. What's this about exactly?
I haven't done... Oh my, I haven't done these for quite a while. Zuza. You wanted food. Okay.
A taste of real human connection.
So while I'm doing this, I might as well just do all of them that I can.
A taste of...
Alright. And there's a bunch that we still just never gotten around to filling out. Oh, actually not that many. Only a handful of them. It's doing pretty good. Blue chains! This is from the beginning of the game! I still don't know how to get blue chains. Oh, great. Oh, we actually have a couple of characters at max rank. I guess you can up your own class. Oh, you haven't even started this one. Or this one, actually. We need more fighters at the moment.
I see.
Ooh, fitting level for Colony 0 went up. That would be because of the provisions that we sent them.
Don't you think it's about time for a meal?
Just as I thought. The scarlet lychee Zuza was looking for happens to be Feely's favorite. Feely's the captain who left Colony Iota, isn't he? Yes, it's hardly what you'd call a balanced diet, but it's all he'd ever eat. I'm sure he's getting along just fine in Colony 30. Look chuffed with yourself. To be brutally honest, I only came up with Collectopedia cards with my own benefit in mind. All I wanted was to keep an eye on enemy movements and resource flows to turn the tide of the war in my favor. Cards were nothing but pure self-indulgence on my part. And now? Now, well, the results speak for themselves, don't you think? Look at all the people they benefit. They've blossomed in something far greater than their creator's design. Calling Alexandria and Ouroboros. Do you copy? Please respond. Is that Sequoia? Hopefully good news by the sounds of it. Well, we've got a little event on our hands is all I'll say. We're a little short-handed. Could you head to Colony Iota base entrance? Understood. Sounds like something's happening back at the colony. We better hurry.
What's that?
A Kavesi container. What would it be doing here?
Well, this is quite the present. To whom do we owe our gratitude? No idea. It just dropped right from the sky. That's not great at all. Currently verifying the contents. All hands instruct formation now. That won't be necessary. We'll handle this. Oh, you're a higher level than me. That's been a while since that happened. That's fine though. We should be able to deal with you just fine. Might be a bit tight, but we'll be good here. Yeah, what's up with your color scheme? It's like the exact opposite of your design. It's very strange. Because most of the other ones of you are white. Or basically all of them. Not black. But we're doing so well that I'm not even going to bother with chain attack. Shouldn't be necessary. Oh, yeah, you're going down right now.
To protect my friends.
Wait. Oh, that makes sense. Phew, just in the nick of time. Feldy, what are you... I'm here to see you. I just perfected Cyber Chum, you see, and I wanted you to be the first one to see him in all his glory. Who's Cyber Chum? Oh, you mean this Levness? Yeah, I revamped the design a bit. Gambert lent me a hand with it too. Thought it might come in handy if you ever in a jam, Alexandria. Yes. Just like that robo-buddy of yours. Your friends always seem to be surprising me. Haha, yeah, guess the control circuit still needs some calibrating. Sorry for the shock. It's weird, because it ran like an absolute dream in the test run. Hold on. How do you even deploy it here? Colony 30 shouldn't have access to those kinds of supplies. Oh, I built the launch equipment from scratch. After all the hassle Q caused poor Alex. And all the supplies Colony Outa has been sharing with us. I just wanted to give something back, you know. Did you by any chance get the parts from Colony Tau? No, not just Tau. Colony 4 and Colony Lambda provided too. And that's not all. Colony Gamma gave us a hand as well. Colony 9 contributed also. Colony Mu helped us out too. Even Colony 11 chipped in. Wait. Which one's Colony 11? That would be the very aggressive ones, right? Basically, everyone's pitched in and the work was finished in no time flat. You collaborated with other colonies? Yeah, the Collectopedia cards made it easy. Frictionless trade. You came up with them, didn't you? It's such a genius idea, I'm in awe. Totally gobsmacked. That makes two of us, mate. You two, Lance? Hey, we should start a club. Oh, pack it in. Or pack that in. This whole thing is really bizarre. Dame Alex? Chickadee, I thought I was doing all this to see what life looks like from the outside, unbound by rules. But perhaps I only wanted to see how people change. We have been indoctrinated to fight for all our lives, yet still there is warmth in us that remains. Think then about how the world might change were we to share that warmth. That's what I want to see. I want to like it all. I want to like people. I want to like the world. That's it, right there. Your face right now is what I've always wanted to see. I'm so glad we're finally seeing things in the same light. Oh, this is only the beginning, I'm sure. But it's up to us to maintain and foster these relationships. I want to see more of these bright, auspicious scenes. And I'll be right by your side, all the way. Yet more You have to do more than that. You have to aim to surpass me. I will. And I'll continue to grow myself. Just as you all are.
There's been changes to colony relations.
Ooh, level up. Oh, and it continues. Of course it does.
There's been changes to colony relations.
We pretty much sent out all the supplies we could. Seems like every colony is going to become self-sufficient now. I think we've won them enough time that they'll be able to achieve that. A job well done, I'd say.
Sounds like a
And like
scoop.
every colony has been updated. Probably to say that they're all cooperating. The glad Dame Alex's circle of friends is expanding. I mean, 11 is called Cyberchum. Garafa would make a better conversation partner if you ask me. Oh, it says unite. Well, it would have said united anyways. Wait, why does it have so many changes? Unless... Oh, was it... It might have been cooperating or sending resources or something before. Not united. Also, Colony 11 is the one I was thinking of. That's good, because I was... It's Colony 15 that would have been weird. Also, I've only gotten 2 stars for you somehow. We'll figure that out at some point. Also, Agnes Castle only has 1 star, but that's fine. Well, we finished distributing the supplies from Colony Iota to most of the other colonies. Yeah, the warehouse is starting to look pretty empty. Can I assume that the goods will solve all problems across the board, but I believe they'll do for now. Also, have taught everyone to support one another, at least a bit. More uses for the Collectopedia cards, too. Yes, and not all of them planned from the start, but ultimately, tools' uses are determined by the users. Even if it was by accident, I do believe we struck upon a genuinely great tool. Accident, huh? Can just imagine what Alexandria would say to that. All according to my prognosis, or some such.